Hello, darling. Hi. Welcome back, and welcome back. It's been a long time, and I'm so glad to be back reading for you. I'm so excited now that my kids are in school, and I get some quiet time. Okay, let's see what's going on for you, for the collective. Let's see what's going on. As I was getting out of the shower this morning, it was bizarre because I started smelling cigarette smoke really strongly, and I haven't smoked in years. So I don't know, maybe someone's a smoker or someone around you is a smoker. I was also did some pre-shuffling to sort of see what was going to come out about the topic, and I saw the Hanged Man and what was the other card? The Five of Wands. The Hanged Man and the Five of Wands. So it feels like someone's been in a plateau. So I think this could be about a plateau that you are trying to push through, or that you can expect to be pushed through soon. Let's see. Okay, Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thanks so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. I ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. Okay, the energy that's coming out so far, I'm going to put it back in. No, I'm not. Page of Wands and the Emperor. So this is fire energy. You could be a fire sign. Aries specifically with the Emperor. And the Seven of Cups is on bottom. So this could be daydreams, what you're fantasizing about doing here moving forward. It feels like you're actually stepping into a leadership position that you might possibly feel like, even though you don't have everything exactly mapped out with this page energy, sort of being a beginner, it does feel like you know that you're going to succeed. You know that you're going to push through. You're not letting your own emotions and your own thoughts cloud you right now. You're staying very aligned with the High Priestess. You're staying very aligned with like your higher self, you know, and actually that's not even something like above you necessarily, you know, outside of you, but it's actually within you, being one and within with your higher self. And it feels like that's helping you as you possibly, you know, deal with some emotional baggage issues from the past, things that you maybe started and then stopped because of feelings of inadequacy or unworthiness, or even just a disappointment in your life that made some sort of rapid beginning stop. And it feels like you are recognizing your own mental and emotional patterns right now and pushing through those barricades. You're like, I'm not going to let, you know, my temporary emotions stop me from achieving my goals. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep doing the damn thing, you know? I'm going to keep doing the damn thing because I have the power to say so. It's my decision what I do with my thoughts, emotions, and energy. I really like this energy. You're very focused. You're very determined. And I love it. Okay, tell me about this Page of Wands and the Emperor energy for my darling. What is this about? Nine of Swords. This is something that you definitely have had a lot of sleepless nights about, worry, anxiety. You could even deal with mental illness or just mental moments, you know, where you're just overwhelmed in that sense. And it feels like you're coming to a place where you are like finding empowerment in your decisions. That's really what I'm getting. With the Emperor, it's like, I'm not overwhelmed anymore by what used to overwhelm me. I'm empowered in my decision-making abilities and my decisiveness to stay on track, to know who I am. The Hermit. This is like, oh, you could be a little bit of an introvert right now, just kind of keeping to yourself, just kind of like hiding away, but you found a lot of empowerment in this. I'm getting like, oh, what's those lyrics? Something about walking an inch above the pavement. I think it's a Sleep Token song. I don't remember which one though. But it feels like you're just like, I'm all right on my own. I'm all right with community. The whole point of this whole thing was to find oneness and wholeness within myself, okay? I'm finding peace with that. I'm finding contentment with that. I'm finding empowerment in that. I really love it, okay? You're not so worried about it anymore. But this is a stark contrast. This might be something new for you, so you might be like, oh gosh, am I just on a high? Can't keep me down, I'm on a high right now. Oh gosh, Seven of Swords, can't keep me down. Yeah, you're just like, you know what? My anxieties are lying to me. the thoughts that tell me that I'm less than, that I'm not worthy, that I'm not capable, that I'm unsuccessful, that I'm not trustworthy, all of these thoughts that just perpetuate a voice in my mind of disempowerment it's a lie if I decide it's a lie. You're pushing through those barricades. Like, maybe you've been stuck in that mindset for a long time and you've had to learn to center with yourself with the King of Cups and really find emotional balance, emotional maturity. Okay, cards, it's like I'm out of practice or something. All right. Touche, I get it. Yes, I know. Okay. Ooh, okay. The Devil is on the bottom of this deck before I even get started. And the Emperor. Oh my gosh! It's like the angel and the devil, you know, but it's yourself. Because we've already got the Emperor out here. Aries and Capricorn energy here. So, I feel like you're actively aligned with your higher, like with your soul, okay? You're finding empowerment in your soul. You're like, okay, maybe I've tried self-love, maybe I've tried all these things, and like it's always kind of fell short because there's been this voice in my head that's like always spoken negatively over my circumstance, over myself. It's always made me feel unworthy. It's always made me feel stuck to who I was. But it feels like you're stepping over that and just being like, well, actually, who I am really at my core doesn't have to believe that. There's just so much empowerment. This is also like, you could be on the grind of some sort, like really trying to push some sort of business, you know, really focusing on it, hyper focusing on it, just focusing on your empowerment too. I'm not even only getting the like negative aspect of the Devil card here. I'm sort of getting, the tangible aspect. Like, I'm not just going to start thinking and praying and hoping and wishing that things change. I'm going to show up in my actual world, in my life, as whatever I'm affirming that I want to be. Instead of thinking that that's somebody else outside of me, I'm showing up as that person every day. I'm stepping and walking with the soul, you know, alignment of worthiness. I am walking with purpose. I'm walking with determination. I'm walking with focus. Maybe someone's walking a lot. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. Yeah. You're like, I don't have to be worried or held down by who I was before, by the burdens of my past, by my memories. I don't have to stay stuck in the past. I don't have to stay stuck in the emotions of my past, like emotional baggage here from the past. I don't have to let that burden me. Like, it's an obstacle to overcome. And there's something about you, like Emperor, gosh, like you're kind of like in this place of welcoming the challenge. Like, if there's been this plateau, this like stagnancy with that like 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords kind of yucky mental energy, if there's been like this stagnancy, this plateau, it feels like you're really pushing yourself to welcome that challenge, to see just how expansive and how capable you are of overcoming that at this point. Like, it doesn't deter you anymore. And this is like a good lesson for you in yourself. This is a way for you to like learn more about yourself, to build that sense of self within yourself. Okay, that's what it is. But you're excited about it. Okay, what's coming up? Like, what is this about? 7 of Cups again. Wasn't that out earlier? I saw that earlier. 7 of Cups. This just feels like you can't get distracted. Like, normally this would be kind of distractions, daydreams. It's more like implementing it. Again, instead of like your ideal way of being, thinking, feeling, your ideal job, your ideal situation, your ideal sense of self in your daily life, instead of that being a fantasy, something unrealistic, it's literally you just saying, fuck yeah, I get to be that. Yeah, of course. That's my choice. Of course. I had the choice. 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, self-work a lot. You've been doing so much self-work. So much. Oh, even whenever it was plateaued, that's the whole thing too. It's like, sometimes this 2 of Pentacles can feel like we always like kind of choosing the lesser thing. Like, this Pentacle would be the obvious choice on this scale, because even with this little, you know, like ferret weasel thing on the smaller Pentacle, this is the more valuable option. And it feels like in our life we've like always reverted to choosing something that was just more comfortable, that we felt like everything else felt too big for us. Everything else felt too big. And so in those moments of stagnancy, of that plateau, that mental dread, you know, it feels like that was the time for you to work on saying, even though I don't feel large enough to do this thing or to be this thing or to embody this version of myself, I'm going to do it anyways, even when it's hard, you know, welcoming the challenge. Welcoming the challenge when it feels like it's going nowhere. When it feels like it's pointless. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're so like self-aware. Okay. So what is this doing for my darling around them? 7 of Wands. This is you taking a stand. You could also have people who are trying to, wow, the Emperor came out again. Okay. You could also have people around you who are sort of wanting to get into your energy right now. There's something very magnetic about you. Okay, we've got the 7 Wands came out first, and then all these other ones kind of just like out of the deck. Okay, but 6 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. More Aries, Leo energy, lots of fire. All the fire, guys. All the fire. Okay. So you might have people around you right now who are really desperate to get in tap with your energy, because something about this switch or this push through that you are doing is making you super magnetic, and they want to feed off of that. Okay. They want to feed off of that. It's like people around you who just sort of tap into your energy to get a refill of their own and then do their own thing. And it's like, okay, well, this isn't fucking Quick Trip or, you know, Buc-ee's or Stop and Go. Like, that's not what this is about. There's something here about you recognizing when people can pay the tab or not for yourself. But at the same time, you know, it's really funny because it's like no bad, like, all press is good press is what I'm hearing. All press is good press. So there's a part of you that's also utilizing this attraction of your magnetism. You're utilizing that. And even if it's attracting people who, you know, like are just here for like a quick refill and then off you go, it's like you're still learning how to implement that being beneficial to you. It's like, how can I let people just kind of like get what they need without like depleting myself and feeling used? There's this sense of like you standing empowered in who you are and saying like, I have what I have to offer, and if there's a way that people can get refilled in me, still keep my own energy, still keep my own like sense of worth and sense of stability, even when these people are just kind of like in and out, you know. But you are really lighting a fire under your own butt, and this is also magnetizing people to come to you to sort of light their own fire too, literally right now with Leo season. Yeah. So maybe some of these people are actually blocked right now. If they're not blocked, then you've just really learned some good boundaries on how to let people in enough to, you know, be sociable in some way, like learning how to be sociable again, because that Hermit was there earlier. So maybe you're like trying to be more sociable, and so you're like, how can I be sociable without depleting? And actually I'm gonna practice it. It's not like I'm wondering because I feel depleted. It's like I'm going to be sociable without depleting myself. I like it. I like it. Literally 3 of Cups on the bottom, so it's getting together with people like I was saying. Okay, all right. What are people thinking about this? Who are these people around my darling? King of Wands, fire energy again. Wow. All right. Who are these people around my darling? Judgment. This is people who having to come to Jesus. Okay. There's something really, they don't know how to put their words to like how your energy makes them feel or your presence makes them feel, but there's something out of this world about you. It feels like you are, it doesn't even feel like, okay, I'm thinking like angelic wake-up call. So it's not like literally the heavens coming down and the trumpets blowing type of confrontation to people. It's just a gentle confrontation that helps people also step into like, oh, I am divine. Oh, all this material stuff doesn't matter. You know, that sort of that sort of energy. Like you're just very well embraced. I'm looking at all the people in these boats. You are very well embraced right now. This could be by people in the past who did sort of always try to fight to win with the Five of Swords. Always tried to fight to win, always kind of manipulative, always kind of taking... The imagery I'm getting is like, okay, when I play thumb wars with people, like with my kids, we'll do, you know, thumb wars, and then when I'm being goofy at the end, after I've let them beat me, you know, so many times, I'll do like a slick little like, oh, I'm gonna reach my pointer finger and I'm gonna grab their thumb, and then I pin it down, and then it's funny because then we start like pointer finger and thumb fighting. Okay. But it's sort of like that sort of winning, like, oh, okay, that's it. Like, I'm gonna always try to reach and kind of cheat my way to win, okay? And it feels like you've taken that personally at some point in your life, okay? The Five of Swords being like, feeling really lost, feeling really defeated, being like, this was supposed to be fair, this isn't fun, like, why are you like this? Like, why are you like this? Like, I just love you, like, you know, I'm just here to be with you. Like, I make you feel good about yourself. Why are you like this? You know, you're making it too hard. Why are you so serious about, you know, certain things? Why are you the way that you are? And this has been a burden that you carried for a while with some of these people, is like, why do they treat me the way that they treat me? Why are they always trying to like get a one up on me? Like, I'm not trying, Nine of Wands, I'm not trying to fight here. Don't make me give up on you. Don't make me give up on you. Why are you like this? Give it up. Why are you so rude? Okay. I just want to be happy with you with the Four of Wands. It feels like this is someone that you wanted to be happy with, or people that you wanted to be happy with. Could be family specifically, but it does feel like there's been like sort of antics of, you know, some difficult energy there. You don't say, Hillary, the Tower. Yeah, okay. Your energy is something that is actually changing these people, and that's not your job, so don't deplete yourself with that responsibility, because ultimately it's up to people to change themselves and, you know, to become aware of their restrictions against connection and love and, you know, all that. It's up to them to do that. It's a one-man job. It's always our own job to do for ourselves. So it's not your responsibility. And if there are boundaries with these people that you want to uphold, absolutely. But there is also this energy about you pushing through this plateau with your self-empowerment by also like involving friendship and community. Whether that be with old people or not, it doesn't matter. But it does feel like there are old people who do want to like leap in lizards, okay? Like, let's take a leap. I don't know. Is there anything else that you want me to know about this spirit that darling needs to know? Two of Wands. You don't even know the person that you used to be anymore. That's what's beautiful. You don't even know that person. You've set firm boundaries with yourself about who you're going to be. You've made a decision making. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So all these wands and air, fire and air. You know what that makes? A fucking blaze. Okay, that's what that makes. All right. You don't even know who you used to be, and you've set boundaries with yourself about what you'll do, what you'll accept, how you'll behave. And I think that's really amazing that you are so clear on your decision making, on what your truth is moving forward. It doesn't really matter who or what around you, you know, tries to come back or what anyone tries to say. Regardless, the fact that you know who you are, that you've built this sense of self and this sense of empowerment is going to be your biggest asset at this point. So please remember that if you get, you know, involved with old people or new people who are still kind of like at war with themselves in a sense and just don't know how to refuel themselves, so they refill from you and then whatever. Have your boundaries, all that. You're doing great. You already know this. I'm not saying anything that you don't know. I could learn from you, you know? Okay, let's close this out with some Sacred Symbols Oracle. I forgot the name of this deck for a second. I'm so glad I had the box out over here so I could read the name. I was like, that's a deck. That is one. I know that. It has a name. What is it? I don't know. Let's see. How do you want to close this out, Spirit? Guys, fire! There's a fire, Earth. Okay, fire, meditate, Earth, karmic path. Yes, so release. It's at the bottom here. Literally, fire is like soul energy. That's your passion, that's your spirit, like ignited. And then when you mix that with all the other elements, you know, fire with water is like emotional, passion. Air is like, you know, having the mental clarity on how to walk in spirit. Earth is like how to tangibly implement these things. And it feels like you are doing that, okay? It feels like maybe the only thing that you're still kind of working out the kinks with is this, you know, implementing your soul to tangible self. You know, it's not somebody outside of you. You're walking that path now. You are implementing this into your everyday life, into how you show up, into how you walk, talk, speak, act, you know, believe about yourself, what you say about yourself. It's not fantasizing. But just because you're learning how to implement that does not mean that you are not going to come across things in your path that, you know, will almost trigger that past self version of you, okay? Don't feel discouraged. That is just a time for you to realign. Remember, and the more that you do that, the more you meditate, the more you get, you know, readjusted here. Like spiritual chiropractic work. Just, I know who I am. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm worthy of. I know that. I'm walking that despite all the shit of this world, okay? Despite all of it. There are going to be things to work through so that this feels more natural. It's one thing for us to be, you know, I'm on a high right now. Can't bring me down. Oh, Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know who that's for. But it's one thing to be like on an upswing and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do all these things. I am these things. I feel empowered. It's a whole other thing when the monotony tries to, you know, sink in, or when you deal with people and you're having a hard day. And it's just important not to beat yourself up for having hard moments and to just stay on track with who you are. That's the real practice, is welcoming these opportunities as a way for you to walk in this sense of self that you want to be, even in the hard shit. Which it looks like you just did a big practice with that. I already talked about that, kind of like this slump era that you've been, and it feels like you've already kind of pushed that through. So I'm really proud of you, and you should be really proud of yourself. And you are just so well supported because you're supporting yourself. That's the most important thing. You're supporting yourself. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here. I hope that this reading resonated for you. Thank you for watching. If this is yours, I'll see you down in the comment section. Thank you so much. I love you. Take care, and ta-ta. One more thing here, sorry. I meant to mention, but I didn't want to take up like my video time at the beginning of the reading. My schedule for readings is going to be a little bit different because even though I have time opened up, I'm going to be doing some other things that are good for me. So I'm going to be doing readings on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I will try to pre-record some shorts, you know, my message from the universe, and I forget what the other one's called. The person who's in your energy or something like that. I'm going to do those two shorts. I'm going to try to pre-record those on Tuesday and Wednesday. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. Two long form videos a week, and I will try to push through shorts, you know, more frequently. But I'm going to be wearing the same stuff in the shorts because I'm recording them all on one day, okay? All right, thanks. Bye.